We need a thumbnail. Guys, welcome if you're here. Welcome if you're not here. We're gonna be trying some, the title says it. Okay, hold on. Guys, how are we doing today? We're already at 10. We got Noah boat here.
Yo.
The setup we have right now is so botched, I'm not gonna lie. So we have a bag full of food here. We have a bag full of food. I'm not gonna disclose what we got yet. If you're in the Discord, I sent a little sneak peek of what we got. I don't know if you guys seen this before. This was like maybe like a 2000s YouTube kind of thing. It's like you make your own sushi. So we're gonna rate every food from price, snackability, taste, and then overall. Snackability is if you could take it on a road trip and you'd want to like eat it on a road trip or something.
Looks so good.
I've heard it looks good, but I've heard it's like horrible. Little cutesy package here.
Me and Wormy kiss off.
Oh, it smells kind of like.
That's literally.
It smells kind of like cancer. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know what cancer smells like, but that would be the taste. It's like very processed plastic or something. All right, making rice. Make tuna. Make dry seaweed. Okay, maybe we just go for it. We have soy sauce candy powder here. We have rice candy powder here. We have salmon roe, 2 different colors, tortilla omelet, and I think it's the tuna candy powder. And then we have our little dish that we're making them in. Fill the oval depression 1 with water, then add. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and put this candied rice powder. Guys, this is gonna be a banging YouTube video, by the way. That is absolutely perfect. Check that. We're gonna go ahead, put the powder in. Do I do all of the powder? I don't know if I do all the powder or not. It smells really bad. All right, now we're hitting the mixy. Here. Oh. This is horrible. I'm gonna touch it. It literally has the consistency of slime I would make in the 3rd grade. Guys, if I don't go live tomorrow, it's because I died from this in specific. The other Asian food we have would not do what this is gonna do to me, by the way.
Oh.
Look, it looks good, doesn't it?
It looks very interesting.
There's little salmon eggs, it's a tuna, and it's rice. You just have to take like half a bite, probably. I wouldn't eat that whole thing. If you throw up, do it on the camera.
On the camera? Ew!
I know. It feels weird too.
Oh gosh, this is disgusting, Wyatt. The things I do for you, I'm telling you. How come Noah's not eating?
I'll have one soon. I'll have the omelet one.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
After my labor.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. So it's not as bad as I thought.
Tastes like a hard chew, huh?
It's not good. I have that like 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10, really?
Half out of 10.
Okay, so this was like $5. What would you give it on taste? What would you give it on price? What would you give it on snackability? And then overall. So price, $5 for this.
Too much. No, 0.
0, okay. Taste?
1.
You said 1. Snackability, if you could bring it on a car trip.
Well, you can't make this in the car.
Right, so.
And then you can't even eat it because it's all sticky and it would fall and get stuck to your self forever.
So 0 on that?
0, yeah.
And then overall?
Do not recommend.
Okay, I think I'm with you on that. I don't think those was worth $5. It's just a goop in here.
I have some rice paper mochi in the fridge. That's good.
I didn't make the soy sauce.
It's all right.
Okay.
It would have not improved it
I'm
at
gonna
all.
throw it away, actually. Noah, it's your turn to try this, bro. I'll make you half of one because I couldn't even down it.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna throw the rest away.
Here we go, guys. Wait, that actually is really cute and tiny.
It is, isn't it?
Cheers.
Yeah, just. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the next snack, guys. Come in close. But up next we have, I think they're like chocolate cookies. I'm gonna go ahead and get a Pikachu here. Do you want a different one? I don't even know what these are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with whoever this woman is.
Guys, what Pokemon is this? I've never seen this Pokemon, low-key. Does anyone know what Pokemon this is? Give her an open
Oh,
here.
they're kind of soft. They're not crunchy.
Whoa, they look like little, they look like Pokemon turds. That's what they look like.
Off the jump, a very rich,
Like cacao,
chocolate-
like
yeah,
cacao
exactly.
powder.
Yep. Cheers.
Oh. You're getting that aftertaste? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Taste. Taste for me is gonna ring it at a 4 out of 10.
why is that, Noah?
I've seen videos and it's like the first time you eat actual chocolate, you don't forget it. And that I want to forget right now.
Okay. That's fair. My taste overall is going to be a 4. Oh, shoot, sorry. No, it was going to be a 3. Holy shit. Initial bite, decent overall, and then it just starts chalky, powdery at the end. So, and then the aftertaste is horrible. I couldn't even explain the aftertaste. For 12 cookies, them tasting bad like this, I think, 12 cookies for
50
$6.
cents.
50 cents a cookie. I'll give the price rating a 5 here. 12 cookies is not bad. 50 cents a cookie isn't bad. These definitely get your kids. Your kids would definitely enjoy it.
Price I go 7.
Wow. Okay.
Because I don't know. I think that's a pretty decent price. $6, 12 cookie snacks. It's not the best price. That would have been a 10, but a 7 is where I'm confident in. Road trips. Huh.
I'm gonna give this one a 9.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give this a 9. Good packaging. They're single packed. The only reason I don't give it a 10 here is because they're kind of chalky. They could definitely break apart and fall in the little crevice in the car somewhere. But other than that, I'm gonna give it a full
For
9
real.
there. I'm gonna give it a full 9 there. I think that's pretty good.
Step it down a little with an 8. Road trip, I think it's perfect because they're all individually packaged. So once you open this, you don't have to eat all of your cookies before they go bad. So 8 out of 10.
Last rating for the Pokemon cookies here is gonna be overall. I'm gonna give it a good old 5 here. Good old 5.
Yep. I'm also gonna go ahead and stick a 5. Kick it off.
All right, next up we have some shredded squid.
Spicy.
I'm kind of nervous about this. My mom said it's better if you toast it before you eat it, so
I'm nervous too, but it's just squid jerk, yeah.
smells like dog food.
God.
It smells like dog food. It smells like that fish food that comes out in flakes. The flake fish food for beta fish.
Oh, that's
Here.
good.
Just take a bite from it.
That's
fella.
way too thick. I want like more
That's
stringy.
way. We're gonna go ahead and give her a try here.
Forbidden cheese string.
Cheers.
Are we going all?
I'm gonna take a
No, I'm gonna-
bite of half of it.
Yeah, tear it off, yeah.
Cheers, guys.
The minute my teeth touched that, dude.
It's not bad. It's the initial hit. Feed her the rest. Stable taste test.
Table test. Guys, that was awesome. I'm really excited I had that experience.
I'm not sure if I'll ever touch this ever again. All right, so for price, for $4.20 basically.
1 out of 10. I would expect kind of for $4. I think if I was merchandising this would cost $2.11. So it's overpriced for how much squid.
Guys, I'm gonna give it a 7. I think there's a lot of squid. Squid is usually a pretty expensive
Really?
meat. So I'm gonna give it a 7 for that one. I want to taste. I'm gonna give this one a 2.
I'm gonna give this one a 1. It actually tasted like my fishing net when I get home from a fishing trip.
It had a little bit of okayness. Once you started chewing it, it kind of tasted like calamari for like a split second, and then it went right back to the fishy taste.
Gosh. I didn't
Actually-
even print out a 0.
Okay.
If you are my sibling and you pull this out on the road trip, the whole car now smells, and now you've got squid stuck in your teeth, so.
Oh, I'm gonna give this one a 3. Pretty okay packaging. Just rip it open, eat it like some chips. It would stink up the entire car though, so. And it probably would make you queasy. It would probably make you a little more road sick than you're usually. So, overall rating here.
Oh, the overall, huh?
Overall, I'm giving it a 1.
I'm giving it a 2.
We have soy sauce watermelon seeds. Soy sauce is the flavoring. All right, smell test. Smells like a Asian store. Smells like how an Asian store would smell. And I actually like that. All right, so it looks like this. I don't know if y'all saw it. It looks like a nice like burnt watermelon seed. Cheers.
They're hard.
A little sweet. Also. For price, $6 for that entire thing. I'll give it a 5. It's not that good. It's not that desirable, I would say, but
6 out of 10.
here's what the watermelon
Kind of
seed
middle of
looks
the
like.
line.
Taste up next. I'm gonna give it also a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 here. There's not really a good taste. When you pop it in your mouth initially, there's a nice salty taste.
I'm gonna go with a 7. It's an unfamiliar taste to me, but yeah, right as you hit, there's a little bit of salty, a little bit of sweet. I think it's pretty unique. I like it.
All right, road trip ability.
Oh,
Road trip ability here.
10 out of 10. This is equally as good as sunflower seeds, and sunflower seeds are a 10.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10 here. The only thing it's not a 10 out of 10 is because the crack on them is pretty uneven, so there could get parts everywhere. That is what a crack looks like, a normal crack. I don't know if you guys could even see that, but it cracks everywhere. It's not a clean crack, and that maybe could cause messes. Okay, overall, knowing price, taste, and road trip ability, this is a good 8 for me.
Yep.
I enjoyed
8.
it. Just a nice medium 8 there.
Yep.
Next up here, guys, we have Japanese rice cracker.
Cheers.
Cheers.
$2.
$2.40.
8 out of 10.
I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10.
Because it's very dense. There's a lot in it.
And that's definitely, I mean, you definitely could finish that in one sitting, but you definitely could take maybe 2 or even 3. There's 3 serving size per container. So, guys, 10 out of 10. Would buy again. 10 out of 10 would buy again. These are good.
Road trip? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, bro. Guys, another 10 on this for me. This is a perfect road trip food. It's not going to make anybody... Ew, what is that? It's not going to make anybody do that.
Okay, guys.
Nice crunch.
I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
I revoke that. And let me explain why. I was going to say they'd get crumbly, you know, if you're renting a car. But the glaze on the outside, there's no crumbs in there. There's only entire crackers.
Right. Yeah.
And so unless you're taking small bites, if you just pop these, 10 out of 10. I would even put an 11 on there.
Okay. Just to remind
I'm just going to do this for the both of us.
Yeah.
101.
101 out of 10.
Out of 10.
These are good. Guys, I recommend this so much. If you have an Asian store near you, get this. These are actually so good. We have melty cheese pizza potato chips. Try this.
Rip off.
It's like you took a bite into pizza, but you only got 10% of the taste.
I feel like it's not quite pizza, but it's close enough to just pass as pizza.
Let's get into it. Price rating. $3 for that bag of chips. I'm giving it a 3. That is an excessive amount. That is really excessive. And the bag ends like right here. You only get, the bag is only full probably like 1/4 of the way.
I give it a 6 out of 10. That seems pretty standard even for chips made in the United States, let alone some import. So taxes and everything 5 out of 10. Taste. I'm honestly gonna give her a 7.
I'm giving her an 8. It's not bad compared to the stuff we've had.
It's not quite pizza,
No, it's
but
not. It's not.
It's pretty good actually.
All right, we got our road trip ability here. Road trip, I'm gonna give it a 7 just because it leaves a sticky, like it leaves your fingers greasy and sticky. I don't think that would be good for road trips.
The smell is not it. So for that reason, I give it a 6 out of 10.
Overall, thinking about price, $3. I'll give it an 8.
Overall, 7. They're pretty good chips. They taste good. They don't smell the best, but they have a good texture. The only thing is, they're not really that pizza-y.
Yeah, all right.
But I don't know how else they would make it pizza-y. This is probably the best they can do, so.
All right. Next up, we have some classic seaweed here. I bought the 3-pack because I know I'm gonna like this. I love seaweed. Seaweed's my favorite.
Ship y'all Canadian food? Yes.
Seaweed. This isn't what I'm used to. This smell. Oh, whoa! It kind of smells like the sea. Kind of smells like the sea a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one. Go ahead and don't smell that.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. $5.99 for 3 packets. Guys, I'm a seaweed whore. That is such a good price. $5.99 a packet each.
I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be buying it, so it doesn't matter to me, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I already like seaweed, and I think this is one of the better seaweeds I've had. I've had flavored seaweed before, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. For it just being seaweed in and of itself, I give it a 9. It's really good.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I bought him some Korean barbecue flavored seaweed once.
Yeah, that was good.
And that was really good. And so compared to that,
There we go. Guys, next up, road trip ability. Road trip ability. Am I going to be able to take the seaweed on the road with me? And for that, I say 8. This is actually probably a pretty good road trip snack here, in my opinion. It's not too messy. It's not going to crumble off of your lips and fall into the car anywhere. And it's not going to leave little grease things by your fingers. The only thing I would say, maybe possibly the smell.
I throw 3s up because, here's why. I don't think there's very much substance to them. If you're on a road trip and you gotta hunker down for a while, you might still get a little hungry. The smell honestly doesn't really bother me with this one. Oh, the seaweed spread is wild.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Pricing is good. Road trip ability is good. Taste is so good.
I give it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it's one of the only seaweeds I've ever actually enjoyed. It was a little bit salty, some chews. It's not like it was just salty seaweed.
Yeah.
But it had some salt. And it came in a pack of 3. So I like that.
Guys, last food we're trying here. It is some charcoal grilled chicken and some tum flavored. There's 2 different flavors in this bag, 2 for 1. We might have to eat a couple of these chips to figure out what's good here. But let's go ahead. Here you go, Noah. I like sweet at first. Unless we got different chips.
Those are fire.
I just got a different flavored one. There's one that starts off sweet and goes into a little bit of spice, and then price $2.69 for a bag of chips here.
That's even better than the...
I'll give it a 5. A little bit overpriced for buying some chips, some normal chips, but the fact that they are exotic flavored, it was worth it. So I'm gonna give it a 5, just in the middle of the road there.
6 out of 10. It's not a great deal. It's not a horrible deal.
I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. There's 2 flavors in there. Each chip is not going to be the same, or it might, or you don't know. But
I've had some that are really citrusy, really limey.
Citrusy into a little nice spice at the end, and like, that's really good. That is actually really good. I enjoy that.
If you guys can find these somewhere, charcoal grilled chicken and somtum flavor, Give it a shot. It's
Oh, yeah.
fresher.
Not a smell coming off of it. No odor detecting besides maybe some like chip grease. Don't think it would make the car smell bad. Good chips. I actually am gonna go down to a 9 because it does leave your fingers a little bit greasy.
I guess again, 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, if it wasn't greasy for the road trip, it would definitely be 10 out of 10.
If they sold them in bigger bags,
Bigger bags for sure. A nice little family bag,
that'd
but
be pressure.
overall 9 out of 10. Really good. A lot of time and effort was really put into this video, so I would appreciate you. I would appreciate if y'all, I don't know, kept watching. I don't know. But other than that, I hope you guys had a good time watching the stream. Maybe, maybe a couple recommendations to what to eat here, because there's some good things to eat here. Me and Noah are probably gonna have to finish some of these things tonight.
Oh, we'll be
since
putting
we
the table up, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be cleaning the table up off cam. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me,
Cameron
guys.
Somerville.
All right. Log off,
Guys.
John.
W Noah Boats in the chat for joining in today's stream.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
And y'all stay warm. How do I end this from my phone?